It's that time. Oh, it's that time. It's that damn time. Welcome back to No Filter MMA, guys. This is your boy BJ back with an early morning live stream, guys. Oh yes. You listen, guys. Listen, y'all watch this channel, okay? Y'all know what this was about to be about. Y'all already know, okay? So I don't. I woke up this morning, guys. Listen, it is here on the East Coast. It is 8:20 a.m. Okay, that's how early it is. And when I woke up and did, my morning scrolls to see what the MMA community is talking about after the fights last night, I felt like it was time to do a live stream. I felt like it was time to do a live stream. It was time to set the record straight here because I don't I just don't know what world. I mean, some of you guys who blog on Twitter, some of you guys who post on Facebook, you guys live in a world that is very blind. I just got to I'm sitting here, listen, guys, I'm a realistic person. George Page, yeah, okay, whatever, George. I'm a realistic person here, guys, and I'm going to continue to be realistic. Let's be realistic in this situation, guys. Okay, let's be realistic here. Let's point out, on the only thing I'm hearing, guys. This is the only thing I'm hearing. Okay. Oh, we got Cynthia Calvillo. Oh, we got Jessica Andrade. Oh, we got this person. Oh, we got that person. All of these new additions to Flyweight are going to be the girls that get the job done, which I agree to some extent. I do agree to some extent. I do believe, no, you're delusional, George Page. You're delusional. Okay? My logic is all my own. My logic is not someone else's. So when I spit my logic, it's 100% authentically no filter MMA. All right? And if you don't want to hear what I got to say, George Page, you already know what to do. Don't torture yourself, George. Don't torture yourself and sit here and listen to something that you don't want to hear. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm begging you, George Page, not to listen to this video. It's just as simple as that. Like I'm begging you, George Page, not to listen to this video. Okay? Just don't listen, bro. Just don't even listen. Just go do your morning routines and come back later when it's not live. So you can just listen. Just don't listen. George, just don't listen. It's easy. It is so easy to just hit the home button on your phone and not listen to anything that I got to say. So, all right. So, like I was saying, guys, all I'm hearing this morning is, oh, good job, Jillian, but you're still not good enough to fight at the top of the division. Oh, but Jessica Andrade, Cynthia Calvillo, Alexa Grasso, you know what I'm saying? If Joanna Jędrzejczyk comes back to 125, oh God, if she comes back to 125, then that'll be that'll be a contender. This I've heard people even go as far as saying that this newcomer that nobody knows that's scheduled to fight Lauren Murphy as a replacement. Oh, she's good. Oh my God, this girl is really, really good. The flyweight division better be on lookout for this girl that nobody knows and has not proven herself in the UFC. But when it comes to Jillian Robinson and the beautiful performance that Jillian Robinson put on last night, all Jillian can get is criticism. That's the fucked up part about this. I don't mind people, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind people being excited about new fighters coming into the division, guys. I'm excited to see what Calvillo does. I'm excited to see what Andrade does. You know, and I was just saying the other week, Andrade has not proven herself at 125 pounds. You go in there and starch Kaylin Chukagian like that? Okay. Andrade, I get it. I get it. I get it, Andrade. You go in there and you did Kaylin Chukagian like that? Okay. I understand. But you guys are just stretching, man. Like some of you YouTubers with some of the things that you guys say. I mean, to in the same video to say to praise this girl that's coming into the UFC. Okay, I mean this is just asinine. To praise this girl that's coming into the UFC to fight Lauren Murphy that has never proven herself, okay, to give her so much hype in the same video that you were talking about, that these people are talking about Jillian Robinson versus Poliana Botelho. And I'm like, you're going to criticize what you saw from Jillian Robinson, but praise somebody that has never been in the UFC. That's the shit, guys, listen. That's the shit to me that is wild. That's the shit to me that is why this. I'm not even looking at. I don't even care to know who this girl is. Okay, I don't even care to know who that girl is. You know what I'm saying? Who cares who this girl is? This girl has to show us something for us to be even talking about this girl. And it's crazy that people will talk about somebody who has never even been in the UFC and then turn around in the same video, in the same breath, and criticize the performance that Jillian Robinson put on last night. I just don't fucking understand. I don't understand. I don't get it. What is it about Jillian Robinson that has you guys totally against her? What is it? Let's look at these comments. Murphy don't beat this girl, she'll lose her title shot. Yeah, but everybody's talking, George, everybody is talking about this girl. George, I don't get it. Everybody's like, oh, well, this girl that's about to fight Lauren Murphy is great. Oh, but Jillian Robinson sucks. Okay? Montana Delarosa sucks. Macy Barber sucks. Macy Barber's not that good. But anyway, let me move on. That really bothered me. That really extremely bothered me. That people are hyping this girl up, but yet you got a whole roster of girls here, girls that have proven themselves in the UFC. You know what I'm saying? Macy Barber has proven herself in the UFC. Ariane Lipsky has wins in the UFC. Jillian Robinson has won 6 out of her last 8 fights. Okay? I mean, how many fights? Let me see. Yeah. Jillian has won 6 out of her last 8 fights. Okay? What's up, Combo Breaking 99? Man, Combo, listen, dude. I just can't believe the shit that I'm hearing this morning. Like I said, whoever this girl is that Lauren Murphy is fighting, everybody is talking about and hyping this girl up. Oh, Lauren Murphy better be careful with this girl. But in the same breath, rip apart everything that Jillian Robinson done last night. What the fuck is going on here? What the fuck is going on here? I have never done a live stream this early in the morning, maybe once or twice, guys, when I was interviewing somebody from overseas or something like that. Guys, this is fucking asinine. Okay, like I said, to some extent, guys, I am excited about Andrade and Calvillo coming into this division. I am. But Alexa Grasso, hell no. Andrade and Calvillo, absolutely. You crazy, George Page. George, it's too early for that shit. George Page, it's too early for that shit. It's like guys in prison, fresh fish get the most attention. You're so fucking stupid, George Page. Yeah, man. Yeah. Shout out to Combo Breaker, man. Shout out to Combo Breaker. Listen, guys. Listen. As much as you guys don't want to believe, okay, that yes, these new additions are making 125 pounds very exciting. Now, these are not all the girls, guys. These are not all the girls who are dangerous at 125 pounds. These are not all of them. These are some of them. Okay, working the craft with her work on the craft. She on her ground, yeah. But I got a blueprint where she needs to perfect her stand up. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Jillian needs to work a jab. If Jillian can commit to a jab, like she paused a jab out there just to kind of find space. You know what I'm saying? But Jillian needs to. I think Jillian should commit to a jab. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know what you meant, Combo. I'm there with you, bro. If Jillian Robinson committed to a jab in similar ways like Delarosa does, Delarosa commits to her jab. You know what I'm saying? Like it's you can tell that she trained that jab. And Montana De La Rosa has developed that jab. You know what I'm saying? Because she's worked it. She worked that jab. And you see in every single fight of De La Rosa's, you see De La Rosa come out sticking that jab. You know what I'm saying? You see it every fight. So obviously that's something that she's trained. I wish Jillian would develop that. Even though Jillian listen, guy, and then I caught all kind of backlash when I said that Jillian Robinson's striking looked great. Listen, guy, when I say that, when I'm talking about a fighter with a big deficiency in their striking, like Jillian Robinson has, we all know Jillian Robinson has a discrepancy with her striking. She's not that good of a striker. But to say that Jillian has the worst hands in women's MMA, that is, for one, the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. That is the stupidest thing I have ever fucking heard in my life, to say Jillian Robinson has the worst stand up in all of women's MMA. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, okay? I mean, once again, people can make statements like that. You know what I'm saying? They can make statements like that and then turn around and say that the whole division better be on notice with the girl that's fighting Lauren Murphy. But you turn around and talk about a fighter who's 6-8 in her last 8 fights. You know what I'm saying? Who have won 6 out of her last 8 fights. And you know, you say things like Jillian Robinson has the worst striking of women. That's just, I mean, guys, do y'all not see the fuck up with that? Do y'all not see the fuck up? Because I see the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Listen, guys, let's appreciate Jillian Robinson's style. Okay, let's stop looking at fighters. Let's stop looking at fighters saying, "Oh, well, they need this. They need to do this." Yes, every fighter can improve. I'm not saying that fighters should just come in and fight the way that they fight in their first fight in the UFC. No, fighters need to improve. All fighters have room to improve. Khabib has room to improve. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it comes a point, guys, where you have to start appreciating the style and the strength of what they bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? Yet, like I said, yes, they can improve in every aspect of their game. But we have to start appreciating a fighter's style for what it is. For what it is. Murphy and Chukagian should have fought. Yep, Andrade and Lipsky would be a better fight. Absolutely, George Page. I'm there. I'm going to get there, George. I'm going to get there, George. Just hold on, George. I'm coming. I'm coming with I'm going to start talking about the people that's on the screen, bro. I got you. I got you. But we have to start appreciating what fighters are bringing to the table, what they already have, what they are best at. Let's start appreciating that, guys. That's the problem here. You know, that's the problem here. Jillian, listen, guys, we need to accept it. Jillian Robinson is a ground fighter. Can we please accept that? Please. I don't know how else to say it. Can we please accept the fact that Jillian Robinson is a ground fighter? She's never going to be an elite striker. So stop Stop scratching your records. Stop, guys. It's like you guys sound like a broken record out here saying Jillian Robinson needs to improve on her striking. Like she needs to become this. Well, not improve on her striking, but she needs to become this. She needs to listen. What she is a ground fighter. Her entire what did Jillian say during fight week all week? It is a race to get to the throat. It is that is her game plan. Jillian's not going to engage you that much in striking. Her striking has gotten better to where she can keep girls off of her, where she can answer back with things, where she can threaten things. You know what I'm saying? When Poliana Botelho when she knocked Jillian's mouthpiece out last night, what did she do? She started rushing forward on Jillian Robinson. And what did the Jillian Robinson that fought Maida Bueno Silva, that Jillian Robinson probably would have got finished by Poliana Botelho last night. Because when Maida Bueno Silva started coming forward and rushing on Jillian Robinson, Jillian had no answer for Maida Bueno. And all Jillian did was eat the shots from Bueno Silva that she threw when she advanced forward on Jillian Robinson. What did Jillian Robinson do last night when Poliana Botelho came forward on her after she knocked her mouthpiece out? Jillian threw a kick straight up the middle. And what did that kick do? It didn't land, but it stopped Poliana Botelho in her tracks. You know what I'm saying? See, usually, even the Jillian that fought Macy Barber, when Macy Barber was advancing forward on Jillian, that wasn't much Jillian could do. Her striking has improved to the point where you have to worry about a head kick coming. You have to worry about a kick coming up the middle. You know what I'm saying? You have to worry about that because her striking has improved. But I'm still not going to go out here and you will never hear me come on record and say that Jillian Robinson is going to win a stand-up battle with anyone. You will never hear me say that. You will never hear me say, oh, I'm going to pick Jillian by KO or Jillian by decision, on the feet. Jillian's going to have the advantage on the feet. No, you will never hear me say that. You won't hear me say that because I know and I appreciate the style that Jillian brings to the table. She is a grappler. She is a jiu-jitsu girl. She's a wrestler. Get that through y'all's fucking heads. I'm sick of every time somebody makes a fucking video about Jillian Robinson, the only thing they say, oh, her striking sucks. Her striking sucks. Okay, Khabib's striking sucks, according to the most of the world. Okay, Khabib's striking sucks, according to most of Tatiana Suarez's striking sucks to most of the world. But that is not their MO. That is not their game plan. That is not their game plan. I mean, you guys will say, you guys all the time give these grapplers such a hard time about their hands, but you guys don't give these strikers a hard time about their ground game. You give these grapplers hell, Mackenzie Dern, Lord, y'all don't rip Mackenzie Dern apart. Y'all don't rip Mackenzie Dern apart. Y'all give these grapplers all this criticism about their hands, but you guys don't give these strikers any criticism about, oh man, they blowing me up. Oh, our Twitter group chat, they gotta go. You guys don't give these strikers any criticism whatsoever about their takedown defense. You guys don't give them no criticism about their ground game, working off of their back, their clinch game, their anti-clinch game. You guys don't give them no rebuttal about that. But let a grappler come in. Let a grappler heavy fighter come in. And the first thing out of y'all mouth is that they need to work on their hands. That's bullshit. That's bullshit, and it's bullshit to the people that keep saying it. It's bullshit. What it needs to be is you guys need to start appreciating what these fighters bring to the table. You guys need to appreciate that Ariane Lipski can knock you the fuck out. You need to appreciate that Macy Barber can knock you the fuck out. You need to appreciate that Jillian Robinson can choke you the fuck out. You need to appreciate that Liana Jojua can choke you the fuck out. You need to appreciate that Lauren Murphy will brawl you to death. Okay? Montana Delarosa will choke you out. Cynthia Calvillo will choke you out. You know what I'm saying? Jessica Andrade will fucking knock you the fuck out. She will slam you. You know what I'm saying? It's time to start fucking appreciating. Thank you, Arpit. It's time to fucking start appreciating who these fighters are for what they are. Stop criticizing these fighters, guys. All I hear is fighter criticism. Fighter fucking criticism. And that shit is fucking rubbing me fucking raw, man. That shit is rubbing me fucking raw. All this fucking when am I gonna hear some of these fucking channels start hyping up a fighter? When am I gonna hear these channels pick a favorite fighter? When am I gonna that's it. You don't hear it. All you hear coming from these YouTube channels is criticism to these fighters. Instead of taking 10 minutes, instead of opening your brain when maybe some of these people, these YouTubers need to start watching the prelims and start watching these up and coming fighters and what they are doing. And why do you guys think that Liana She-Wolf Jojua is on this list? Why do you think that I put Liana Jojua on this list with Jillian, Macy, Lauren Murphy, Calvillo, Andrade? There's a reason why Liana Jojua is on this fucking list. And the reason she's on this list is because I saw how Liana Jojua, it's the gameness of Jojua. Okay, she took a fight at 135 against Sarah Morris, who was 10 times bigger than she was. She lost the fight. What did Liana Jojua do? Make the smartest move of her career, go down to 125. That's the best decision that Liana Jojua could have made in her career. She goes down to 125 and damn near breaks the arm off of Diana Belbita. When I saw the way Liana Jojua, took Diana Belbita down, and as crazy as that armbar was, I said, listen, y'all, listen. This girl's grappling. Then I go back and do my it's about, you guys need to start doing your research. You guys see, I have to do research. Ever since I've become a part of Bloody Canvas MMA, and even before then, guys, I watch so much fight footage. I dig through. I find the needles in the haystacks, guys. These fights of these fighters that these fighters have before they come into the UFC. I will not stop digging for their fights until I find them. I eventually find them all. Guys. Every last one of them. And if you go back and watch Liana Jojua's fights before coming into the UFC, listen, man, this girl has an ever-improving striking game, okay? But when her fights go to the ground, oh my God, Liana Jojua is a fish on the ground. She's a fish on the ground. Ain't too many girls gonna make it out of a fight on the ground with Liana She-Wolf Jojua. Ain't too many girls gonna make it out of that, okay? And I'm just being 100% real here. You know what I'm saying? Let's start talking reality here. We need to start taking opinions out, taking a lot of the opinion out, and start speaking more of what's actually happening. Let's start speaking on what's actually happening, guys. Okay? Yes, Andrade, that is a very impressive win. I'm about to go through each and every last one of these fighters and explain to y'all why these fighters are on this list. Okay? Jessica Andrade, former strawweight champion, comes up to flyweight. You know what I'm saying? Where I thought, she was cutting too much weight to get to 115. She fights Katlyn Chookagian. I thought Chookagian was winning this fight, guys. I really do. I thought Chookagian was doing a good job in the clinch by not really letting Andrade bully her. She did get that one little slam. You know what I'm saying? But like I said before, Jessica Andrade is the queen of comeback finishes. She could be down in a fight and she will come. Listen, if you go back and watch the ending, that punch that hurt Katlyn Chookagian was doing work. You know what I'm saying? Did you guys see the elbow on the exit of the clinch from Chookagian? It was a beautiful. Chookagian was doing well. You know what I'm saying? And then Andrade landed this body shot, man, and it was just. Then she knew Chookagian was hurt because Chookagian showed that she was hurt. And Andrade got that kill switch, guys. Jessica Andrade got that kill switch. And she knew, okay, I got to attack the body. If I hit her body one or two more good times, she's going down. And that's exactly what Chookagian did. She went down. Andrade, that was fucking impressive. I gotta give credit where credit is due. Cynthia Calvillo coming in here, you know what I'm saying? Putting on an impressive first fight in the UFC. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of hype behind Cynthia, but it's not hype that is not deserved. These girls are coming into this division and taking out the top girls of this division. Andrade and Calvillo has managed to take out the. Listen, I'm going off of what I see. What I see. And I see that Andrade and Calvillo come marching into 125 pounds and taking out two of the top girls. That's what I see. That's why they are on this list. Because they have done something. They have done something, guys. They have done something. Okay? Montana Delarosa, impressive run in the UFC, only dropping the ball 2 times. You know what I'm saying? Very active flyweight, coming off of tough, well-rounded fighter, game. You're not gonna finish Montana Delarosa. She's hard to finish and she's tough. She never quits fighting. You know what I'm saying? And she's put together a nice little run, has a couple of records under her name. You know what I'm saying? Tough fighter with a damn good ground game. And has beat girls and has proven that she should be a ranked opponent at 125 pounds. She earned the number beside her name at 125 pounds. Lauren Murphy, UFC veteran, been in the game a long time. She will brawl you to death. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and and I think that was her brawling style, that phone booth type style of Lauren Murphy. I really do think that was the biggest key to her victory against Roxanne Modafferi, because Roxanne Modafferi cannot brawl. Roxanne Modafferi cannot brawl. She don't like this. It's just like Jillian Robinson. Jillian Robinson can't brawl. She don't have that type of power that can do to girls what Lauren Murphy, how she stunned Roxanne Modafferi. You know what I'm saying? Like, Lauren Murphy has that. She has that. And Lauren Murphy is big as hell at 125 pounds. You know what I'm saying? So Lauren Murphy for sure needs to be on this list as one of the staples and one of the dangers at 125 pounds. Montana De La Rosa is a hard fight for these girls at 125. If you beat, look at the times that De La Rosa has been beat at 125 pounds. They were hard fights. Those were not easy fights. Those were not easy fights. That wasn't easy for Viviane Araújo to go to beat De La Rosa. It wasn't easy for KGB to beat De La Rosa. No. Lauren Murphy is a hell of a damn brawler, guys. So it's hard. It's gonna be hard to beat Lauren. You're gonna have to knock Lauren Murphy the fuck out. It just is what you're gonna have to knock Lauren Murphy out. Put her ass flat. That's the only way you're gonna beat Lauren Murphy. Okay? Now go down to Ariane Lipski. Knockout power, guys. Listen, a lot of girls on these lists, they suffer from not having the correct matchup. Some of these girls suffer from matchmaking. Matchmaking has hindered some of these girls from being where they should be at. Okay? Ariane Lipski, knockout power. Now, the thing about Ariane Lipski, she has adjusted her game. She come into the UFC with, you know what I'm saying, this striking, resume, this striking credential, knockout power, you know what I'm saying? And she ran into a step up of competition. What does Ariane Lipski do? Immediately start working on her ground game. You know what I'm saying? And the last 2 wins by Ariane Lipski have been dominant wins on the ground. Okay? Dominant wins on the ground. And let's see. Let me look up her record. Let me look up Lipski's record. Let me see I know the last one. Who's that knee bar? Ooh. Ariane Lipski. Let's look up Lipski's. Who was that? She got 2. She got 1 win by decision when she just took him down and just dominated on the ground. Isabella De Padua. Yep. She took Isabella De Padua down. You know what I'm saying? And just dominated De Padua on the ground, man. I mean, dominated De Padua on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Then she goes out here and submits Luana Carolina, you know what I'm saying, just in dominant fashion. So, Lipski has improved her all around game. And Lipski with that power and her not freaking out when the fight goes to the ground, that is a very dangerous Ariane Lipski, guys. Because she would freeze up when she went to the ground before. Now, when the fight goes to the ground, you see Ariane Lipski working. You see her working on the ground when the fight goes to the ground. Ariane Lipski can knock anybody out at 125 pounds. She can knock anybody out. Okay? You got Macy Barber. And not the most technical, kind of sloppy, kind of reckless, but Macy Barber has that one hitter quitter style, one hitter quitter power. Macy Barber if Macy Barber catches you in the right spot, Macy Barber can put you down and put you out. It is what it is, guys. Everything that I'm saying is what I have seen. Everything that I'm saying is what I have seen. And I swear to God, man, it feels like some of you guys are not watching these girls fight. It's like you guys are not even watching them. You guys are just making videos without watching. I'm just like, and I sit here and I'm like, what are these people watching? What are they watching? I don't get it. I just don't get it, guys. I don't know. Comment section, y'all quiet. Okay, so let's move on to Jillian Robinson, the best grappler in the division. That is her style. That is her style, is to get you to the ground. And listen, the biggest differences between Liana Jojua and Jillian Robinson is the wrestling. Jillian Robinson has much better wrestling than Liana Jojua. Liana Jojua's jiu-jitsu, I think their jiu-jitsu is very, very, very similar. The way they submit opponents, the method of how they submit opponents, you know what I'm saying, it's very similar. Okay? It's just that Jillian Robinson has better wrestling than Liana Jojua. But as far as the jiu-jitsu, whoa, it's running neck and neck. Liana Jojua's jiu-jitsu is nasty. And if you haven't seen it, you need to go do some damn research. That's the only thing I can tell you. I can't sit here and argue with y'all about a fighter that y'all haven't done your research on. When I've done hours. I've wrote articles and done hours of research on Liana Jojua. Okay? So I'm not going to sit here and if you got something to say about Jojua and you haven't done your research, I don't want to argue with you about it. I'm not going to argue with y'all about girls that y'all don't do your research on. So it is what it is. So listen, guys, and if you look at the whole roster of 125 pounds, okay, and now all the girls are not on this list. Like all the dangers are not on this list, guys. But if you had all the girls lined up, if you had sitting at a table with pictures of all the girls at 125 pounds, if you had to pick the best out of the division, okay, based on countless hours of watching these girls fight, based off of their records in the UFC, what they've done, maybe other than Liana Jojua, other than Jojua and maybe Lipski, okay, other than Jojua and Lipski, because Lipski's had 4 fights, Jojua's only had 2, you know what I'm saying? So other than those girls, I guarantee you, Andrade, Calvillo, Murphy, Barber, Robertson, and Delarosa, I guarantee you every last one of their names would be picked. I guarantee you, if you had somebody pick out the best of the 125 pounds divisions, I bet you, along with some other people's names, that Andrade, Calvillo, Delarosa, Murphy, Barber, and Robertson, that every last one of their names will be picked. Every last one of them. Okay? Guys, I'm to the point where I just don't understand. I don't understand. You know, I mean, you guys can actually sit in front of your devices and make these weightless videos. You know, these weightless videos that I can tell you have done zero research on what you're talking about. You have not done any research. I'm not going to call anybody by name. I mean, we obviously know who does research and who doesn't do research. You know what I'm saying? It's not you, George Page. It's not you, Robert Henry. Nothing like that. It's not you, Coach. It's not you, Combo Breaker. You know what I'm saying? I see other podcasts with, other videos. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, you people do not do at least Robert Henry watches fights. At least George Page watches the damn fights, even though y'all say asinine shit too. You know what I'm saying? Combo Breaker 99. I know Combo watching the fights. You know what I'm saying? I know Arpit Singh watching the fights. I know Coach Shelton Harrison watching the fights. You know what I'm saying? You guys are actually doing it, but you still say some of y'all still say some crazy shit. But these other podcasts, man, you can tell as soon as sometimes when they start talking that they're not doing their fucking research. And listen, guys, this MMA journalism thing, this amateur YouTube journalism, this shit ain't no fucking game, man. This ain't a game. This is not a game. Okay? If you don't know what you're talking about when you come on these podcasts, then don't come. Don't come. It's simple. Don't come. Don't make videos. Let me look and see here. I think my comment section then got behind a little bit. Oh no, there it is. Okay. It just is what it is, guys. Y'all got any rebuttals that y'all want to say? Y'all anything? Shit. Hold on. Jessica versus Bullet shouldn't happen. Yeah, it probably is gonna happen. It probably is gonna happen, man. If Valentina gets past Jennifer Maya. I mean, we can't just look past Jennifer Maya. You know what I'm saying? Jennifer Maya is preparing for this fight, and she'll be ready when the time comes. I'm not saying that Jennifer Maya is gonna go in here and beat Valentina, but she'll be ready to fight Valentina. So, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is, y'all. Let her build herself. Who else would Andrade fight though at 125? Who would they put in front of Andrade next though? That's the question. Who would they put in front of Jessica Andrade? Who does Andrade fight except for Valentina or Jennifer Maya? She'll either fight Jennifer Maya or Valentina Shevchenko. That's probably what'll end up happening. But you know, if we gonna guys, I'm just saying this, guys. We're gonna recognize dangers. Jessica versus Cynthia. I'm down with that. Arpit Singh. I'm down with that. Arpit Singh, just because you said that, man. Just because you said that, Arpit Singh, I'm gonna move this right here, dog. I'm gonna move that right there. Just because you said that, Arpit Singh. That's the fight to make, Arpit. Nah, they probably not gonna make that fight. But I'm gonna leave it right there, just to kind of just to kind of speak to the MMA gods. You know what I'm saying? Just to speak to the MMA gods, and let's hope that they're actually listening to us, man. Let's hope that they actually listening to us, Arpit Singh. I'm gonna leave it right there, dog. I'm gonna let that matchup cook. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let that matchup cook. You know. Man, this is just. And when I mean, I like I said, guys, I never get on here this early. But when I woke up this morning and did my my usually after fight day scroll, and all I could just hear was just criticism of Jillian Robinson. Like that, Coach praised Jillian. A few other people were praising, how good her jujitsu is, but well, I mean, you can say that, Arpit, but Valentina has a fight booked. So Valentina got to worry about Jennifer Maya right now. She has to worry about Jennifer Maya, you know. And Jennifer Maya is a bona fide contender. As much as I hate it, she kept fucking winning. She took it. She starts Joanne Calderwood, and boom, you know. I can't argue. I can't argue with Jennifer Maya fighting for the belt, and I'm not gonna argue with it. Um, but I think honestly, guys, what Jillian Robinson trying to do is Jillian trying to clean out the division coming from the bottom up. You know what I'm saying? Valentina's clearing. Listen, guys, Valentina is clearing the division from the top down. Jillian Robinson is cleaning the division from the bottom up. They're on a collision course, guys. Robertson and Shevchenko are on a collision course. They're on a collision course. Okay, and if y'all can't see that shit, then I don't know what to say. Then if y'all can't see it, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. So, what are you guys doing this early in the morning? I am having my morning herbal treatments. My morning herbal treatments, guys. Oh boy. Maybe y'all need to try having y'all some early morning herbal treatments. You know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all start thinking, start thinking clearly. Maybe y'all start thinking clearly. So, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? The, the way that the majority of MMA fans and journalists and, the way people look at this flyweight division, I see it in I see the flyweight division. Yeah, it will be Arpit saying, yeah, I'm looking forward to that fight. That's a good fight. Jennifer Maya versus Valentina, that's a good fight. But I see the flyweight division in a completely different light than a lot of people see it in. And I can't help that I see it in that light. I can't help that. I cannot help that I see this division that way, but I'm not, and I saw this division this way from the beginning, you know, like I seen this division. I had opposing thoughts about this division when it first began, I really did. I did. I had really opposing thoughts about this division than everybody else when the division was first. When Nico was champion, and the way I view flyweight, you know, I get it, y'all. Like Valentina is the champion. Like I know she's the champion, guys, and everybody just sees it as Valentina and everybody else. And I'm talking before Calvillo, Joshua, Andrade, Lipsky, Barber. When it was when the originals were Lauren Murphy, Jillian, and Montana. No, well, as a matter of fact, just without the division without Calvillo and Andrade and Joshua. So let's take Joshua, Calvillo, and Andrade out of this picture right here. Okay. What I saw in this division was Valentina, a couple of little stalemates in the top five, a few stalemates in the top five. But as the division, as you go down the division, just because you're going down the division, guys, to me, it does not mean that you're going down in the talent level. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't always mean that you're going down in talent level. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, you know, I'm looking at these girls. I'm like, okay, well, these girls at the bottom, Some of these girls are really fucking good. You got Jillian Robinson, you got Montana Delarosa, you know what I'm saying? And there's a couple, you got Macy Barber, you got Ariane Lipsky, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got some young, other than Lauren Murphy, you got some young finishers here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got some, when this sprinkle of young finishers, you know, of like Robertson and De La Rosa, we started getting more into the picture here. I'm like, okay, guys, I know I've been saying it since before they were ranked and since before they had any momentum. But hey, snap, snap. Don't forget. Don't forget. Don't forget. I've been telling y'all, hey, don't forget to pay attention to Robertson and De La Rosa. You know what I'm saying? I know we got a lot of stuff going on at the top of the division, but keep your eyes here. Then you get Macy Barber coming into the division. You know what I'm saying? Finishing JJ Aldridge, finishing Jillian Robinson. She lost the fight to Roxanne, but she put two really good girls. Macy Barber put two really good girls down at 125 pounds. You know what I'm saying? She put a lot of good girls down at 125 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Now you have Andrade and Calvillo coming in from 115 pounds. Just adding all of this, you know what I'm saying, to the mix at 125. You know what I'm saying? They're taking out Jessica I. You know what I'm saying? They're taking out girls at 125 pounds. They're taking out the top girls. Caitlin Chukagian gone. So now you have Lipsky, now you have Joshua, girls like that coming in. 125 is about, I'm about to end this podcast, guys, but 125 pounds is really getting interesting, guys. It's really starting to get interesting. And like some people were saying, there's some new additions coming in that can make it very interesting, but we have to see them fight. We have to see these new additions, fight. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm here for it, guys. I'm getting ready to get off of here. This is your boy BJ back from No Filter MMA. Thank you guys for coming in for this early morning cook session. Drop those comments in the comment section. Hit that like button. Hit that dislike button. If you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And your boy is out.